I'm a little out of breath from that one. I have to catch my breath. I have a few quick thank yous. Most of our thank yous and acknowledgements are in the back of the program, so do please look back there so that anyone who deserves recognition is getting it. A few additional thank yous. First is Mr. Smith, who already escaped the stage but filled in on the drum set back there for us. So a big thank you to Mr. Smith for filling in for us. I also have some former high school students wandering around helping choreograph this backstage since 5 o'clock this afternoon, whether handing out programs, helping me tune instruments, videotaping, all sorts of different jobs I have given them. And that is just the whole progression of the middle school program. I have students here who went and helped out at the elementary schools, and then they come here, and then they move on up to the high school, and they come back here and help us here. So it's a great mentor program we have going, and it really is just that family base that we have here in the orchestra program. So I am very proud of that, and I am proud of the students and appreciate their help. So thank you, high school mentors. A huge thank you to all of our 7th and 8th grade parents who get up every morning and have your children here on time for our 7:15 a.m. morning rehearsals. The students come in and they're a little groggy, and then by the time they leave, they are like ready to work. They have a good time in the morning, so thank you for getting them here, making sure they're in attendance for me, because that is how we are able to make this happen. So thank you to the parents out there, all of you, for making your kids get up in the morning when they don't want to. The only other thing I have, we switched around some seating, so I was doing all my thank yous now so that we could switch around our seating. There are some students who participated at LISPA last weekend for a quintet, for a LISPA chamber program. So if they could please stand up, our quintet members. We have Luke Harris, Eric Deere, George Lee, Kevin Cassidy, and Joe Imbergia. If you could wave your bow, because he's already standing. They got to work with members of the Bryant Park String Quartet at Stony Brook University, and then put on a concert at the end, and it was all Suffolk County and primarily high school students who participated, but we got a group here and a group from Udall Road Middle School in, so go West Islip with our musicians there. In addition, we have Joe Imbergia going this weekend to LISPA Festival, LISPA's Elementary Festival. So good luck to him. He was our one and only who got into that program, so big congrats. And then our last thank you, which did not make it into the program, is our t-shirt design, although her name is in there, but the final t-shirt design was by Melanie Berardicelli, who is a former Beach Street Orchestra member, a violinist who is now in college for art. She's in an art program, and she contributed our t-shirt design, so huge congrats and thank you to her.